Hi everyone, this is Kelly with Kelly Ann Crafts. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in McKinney, Texas, and this is my third card for the month of my Christmas in July. The fun part about this is that we are using some of our items from our online exclusives. These are not in a catalog. You can only find them online in the store, in the Stampin' Up! Store, but they're so unique and so much fun, and I wanted to just give us that opportunity to preview these. They all went live on July 1st, so they're active. If you like any of these stamp or die sets, please, please, please check out the store. And when you're there, when you shop, you can always ask just for online exclusives, and it'll bring up everything that is online for you to be able to look at without knowing. But of course, I do have the materials used in the video comments below. So this one, we are going to be using this Woodland Wishes, but what we're going to use is Sending Love and Joy This Christmas. This I'm going to use in another thing just because I like it. I can't wait to color it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to color these woodland critters, and I think this is just going to be a lot of fun. That's just what I'm going to say. We are going to be using the poinsettia dies again, like we did in card number 1. These dies, I will show you the difference between one that has gone through the embossing and one that has not. Okay, so this is a poinsettia die that went through just the die cutting. It has some detail, but this is one that has gone through that and the embossing that you can do with it afterwards. And the texture on these is so much better. I hope you're able to see it really well in this video, but the dimension is just there. It just pops. I really, really, really love this embossing mat that goes with it, and it's just a lot of fun. We are also going to be using the Swirl of Magic. This is part of it's also online. This is part of a Halloween suite, but when I looked at this design, I thought Christmas. I didn't see Halloween. I can see Halloween in it if you want to really look there, but I saw the stars and the swirls, and these look like little snowflakes to me, and I just thought, oh, how pretty. So we're going to be using this also, and it's a 2D one. This is the embossing mat that you use on top of the dies. And this is what we're going to make. We're going to make this just very beautiful, very simple little card. It really is just a die cut, and and I just love it. I didn't even stamp the inside because I used some of the embossing on the inside of my card. I did stamp some poinsettias on the envelope, which I should probably grab that stamp. I did not grab it out already. So I will do that. You can see me grab out the thing. Now when I get my stamp sets, I adhere them down with some tear and tape so that I can just shut that thing and everything's lined up. So I adhere one side, take it off, stamp the other side, then put the other thing back on, and then I can shut it, and it keeps it all together for me. And I don't have to have it floating around somewhere. So here we go. We've got our stamp ready. Oh, we need our other stamp. I didn't grab the other stamp. That would be helpful. Our sentiment stamp. I guess you'll see how I do it more than once. Okay, so just making sure. See, I can see what it is over here, so I know what it is over here. At the other side, shut it down. It's good. It sticks to each other. And I'm going to bring in a longer thing. I think, yeah, longer. Why I can't think of it? Block. It's a block. Okay, let's look at this. I'm going to take the K off the back of this. I didn't do that on the last one, I don't think, but that's okay. Or I did it ahead of time and forgot. So we have our envelope. We are going to have our background piece, or our card base, is going to be cloud cover. And this is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Again, feel free to just reinforce that so you have a nice crisp edge. You will have a piece of designer series paper that is 4 by 5 1/4. It's not designer series paper, it's basic white. My goodness, it's very special. It's white paper. And then in some cases, you are going to have a piece that goes together, that is one piece, and you'll cut off a half inch to end up with a 4 inch by 5 1/4. Otherwise, this is 4 1/2 by 5 1/4 before you cut it. And then this piece is a half inch by 5 1/4, and it will go on the inside. This is that embossed uh, swirly. I just love it. I just love it. So we're going to quick put some of this together, and you also have this for your sentiment, and then you'll have your bits for your poinsettia. So let's just do some basic put together, and we'll do some stamping too. Let's stamp first. Let me be organized here. We'll stamp first, and that will let the ink all dry everywhere it's going to be. I'm just going to put some poinsettias there. I didn't need poinsettias there. They're going to go on the inside. Gets the other thing. It's this. I don't need to do that. It's the envelope I need to stamp. Why? Of course, you could do both. It's up to you. And remember, there's always two sides to the paper, which I absolutely love. Look at that. I'm real good. I can do it twice in the same spot. Ah, that was luck. Trust me, that was really luck. Okay, let's put our sentiment on here. And we're going to try to get this even and straight. Remember, there's two sides to the paper if you don't get it right, but that looks pretty darn good. So we're just going to let that hang out over here. I'm making a mess up at the top end of my screen, but that's okay. We'll put that away before I wear it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to adhere this. I'm going to use glue because it's embossed, and it also is going to let me have time to move this around on the top of my inside piece to get it even. Now it might be longer or it might be the exact size. So what I do whenever I have something like this that I want to line up, I kind of tap it on the table to make sure it's lined up on the top. That looks pretty good. And can't really see them. You kind of can, but you really can't. So I think we're going to be okay with that for the inside piece. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my tape runner and put this inside my card. That Secret C is really dark. And it appears it did a very good job. About 1/8 of an inch, keeping it straight. There we go. There we go. That's that. This is going to get glued on, again, because it has been embossed. The fibers are loose, so sometimes the tape runners will rip it. So I've had too many of them rip. So instead, I do this. A little bit of this, and there's no right or wrong way to put this on the front. Just go ahead and put it on there as straight as you can. There you go. This will get popped up eventually. And I will bring in my embossing, or my silicone mat. I'm going to put this on once I get my poinsettia on here. And we're going to build our poinsettia. Now this is cut out of a Shimmer Velum. So it's really sparkly, and hopefully you can see how sparkly and shimmery it is. I just love this Velum. This is part of the Scenic Coast suite, and it's called Summer Shimmer Velum or something along that line. What's it called? Where did I put the Velum? I'm looking. Sunset Shimmer Velum. Sunset Shimmer Velum. I just love it. And it comes in a sandy color, a light pink, and a blue. But of course, I wanted kind of a white poinsettia. So that's what we're going to make. And I need to get something from over here. There we go. Okay. So again, if you didn't watch the red one, this is how I put it together. I put just a dollop of glue, and I take the next size up, and I kind of like eyeball what I think's gonna look good. That looks, no, that doesn't look good to me. Maybe it's this one here. I think I liked it better this way. We're gonna go with it this way. Just remember you've got 4 layers going together. And you can use like a stylus like this to just poke it in the middle and set it down. Then we're going to put another layer on. Okay, again, just look at what makes sense to you. I like to fill in all the spaces. So just come in here. And then this one here. It's going to go here. We're going to go right there with it. Maybe that way, that way. I don't know. It really doesn't make sense. But you just put it down any way that makes the best sense to you. Okay, now we are going to put a rhinestone in the middle. And what I do is I like to color my rhinestones. So this one here is already colored. I used cherry cobbler blend, and I used the dark one. Okay, so the dark cherry cobbler blend, and I use the bullet point. I don't use the paintbrush point, I use the bullet point. And I'll show you how I do this. I just come in and color it. And if I think it's not dark enough, I'll come in and color it again. Okay. So that's and I've done it with green, I've done it with blue, I've done it with every color you can think of under the rainbow. But that way I get the rhinestone color of my choice in the size I want. And I am going to, where did it go? Oh, there it is. It's stuck over there. Come on, come off it there. And I'm going to put that right in the middle, right there. And I'm just going to push down. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Now I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to put one dimensional right there. I'm going to use a big one. So let me get past my little ones out of my little box over on the side. And I'm going to put one on here. This is all I'm using to adhere it, is this right here. Now, if you want some dimension, you can go ahead and curl these more. But once you mail them, they go flat anyways. So I stopped doing that. It just seemed, they're going to look the way they're going to look. And then just figure out how you want your poinsettia to look. You know, maybe right there is good. That's where I'm putting it. And now I can determine where I'm going to put my sentiment. Now my sentiment I left flat, and I did that on purpose because you've got a lot of dimension already, and I didn't feel the need to pop it up. If you feel better popping it up with a dimensional, go for it. Oh, I went and that was smart. I put away the glue so I could take it out again. So I'm just going to put this on here. Like this, giving it about a 1/4 inch all the way around. And the glue will get down into those crevices for me, so I don't have to worry about it. Sometimes if I whenever I have the embossed um, backgrounds, gluing seems to be the thing to do for me. Alrighty then, so this is our third card for the month. I hope you enjoyed these cards. Just get you into the spirit, give you a little bit of coolness for the year, because it's pretty darn hot. A lot of the country is under a big heat wave right now. I know it's like 100 or so, at least the heat index is where I'm at. So it's a tad warm out there. But I thank you so much for joining me for my cards this month. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please like and share. Please click subscribe if you would like to be notified of anything that I put up. And with that, I'm going to say God bless and take care. Bye-bye.